things going in the attack right away. Sol. Not blocked. So run out of play. One thing that we've noticed from watching many of these games, Chris, is momentum. Felt like Mexico was on the front foot just before that hydration break. And Korea's trying to come out and take that momentum for themselves.
Yeah, exactly that, and they have to take advantage. And obviously the manager will give a little bit of information, try and tweak a little bit. But for me, when you look at these water breaks, when the ball comes into the middle, Thorder goes out for the throw-in, so it doesn't really start up the momentum of either team. I think that will be the better way.
For Vasquez. It's been Mexico with just about the edge in possession so far. Toronto trying to flip that around the corner, nothing doing. Son. Again, nothing doing. On the way back for Rangel. There's only been 2 touches in the box between both teams in this game. Both have been from Mexico. Jonas trying to turn the corner. There was some contact there from Lihan Baum, but it's a play on. Back for Rangel, who had to step in. Just has to put this one out of play, putting out the fire for Mexico.
Yeah, I'm sure Rangel had communicated to Vasquez there.
From the referee has started to put the ball back in play off the throw-in. 5 seconds, and Korea can't do really anything with it. Korea playing their 4th ever match at a World Cup against CONCACAF opposition. The only point they have taken was off the United States back in 2002, a World Cup that Korea Republic co-hosted with Japan. It was Korea's best ever finish in that World Cup, finishing 4th. It's turned over here, and Korea looking forward. Leaking in. Hong In Baum. Gonna play in behind. It's chested down. Couldn't get it to Sol. AJ Sung was offside.
Well, again, it's a fantastic run in behind. Just went a little bit early. Lee Kang in, fantastic ball over the top. And if you want to be over the fifth, you look at the run there. I tell you what, it's tight as well, but that's the question. Asking that question, excellent run, excellent ball. So can you be a little bit closer, just in case it's not offside, to pick up seconds there?
There have been 6 final third entries from Korea Republic so far in this game. All 6 have come down their left side. They have definitely noticed something in that area. Referee right on top of it, happy to see play go on. Play long. And is trying to read the flight of that one. The second ball. Now Alvarado. Looking for space. Looking for options. Quinones for Romo. Quick one-touch passing from Mexico. Now Gallardo. Looks to cross. Looking for Jimenez. Long run to try to keep this in play, which he does. For Vasquez, Alvarez, Mexico restart. Sanchez. Pressure there on Rangel. Just had to get rid of it quickly. Flag is up for offside. Alvarado was in the offside position that time.
He can't really do much there, Alvarado, you know, Rangel. Probably took too much of a risk there, and there was a little bit more urgency in the clearance itself, albeit it was a wonderful ball.
Much like Korea's last game against Czechia, the 2 and 3 ranked teams in the FIFA rankings in terms of this Group A. These are the 2 top teams in the group, 11 spots in between them, 14 and 25, with Mexico the higher ranked of the 2. We knew this one would be tight and tense, and it has been early on. And looking to play in behind. Mexico expecting the flag to come up, which it does. Play will go on. Sun continues. Rahel had to make the save, and now it's whistled dead, and the flag will restart play for a Mexico free kick.
Yeah, Song just went far too early there. You know, when you're thinking about it.
Alvarado said, I'm not wasting any energy tracking back there.
But again, you look at that defensive line in Mexico, really in sync as well. Everyone has an understanding, stepping up together, dropping together.
Rome Mysterio Stadium, Rome Mysterio.
Lira, Alvarado. Gutierrez for nothing doing. Sung Kim will hold on.
It's excellent though when you're looking at Sanchez, he'll come to receive the ball off Alvarez, and what that does, it just creates that little pocket for Lira or Romo to go and just advance of that attacking line of Korea, just to pick up the ball.
And Kim goes long, and he's putting his hand up as to say, I'm sorry. Mexico will get possession right back. Nardo looking to connect with Quinones. Coming together in the middle, referee was right on top of it and says play on. Alvarado couldn't pick out Jimenez. Jason. Took a yellow card in that game against Czechia. It's about to play for a Korea throw.
Yeah, I'm looking at Lee as well there. I think he can go to Sun. The quality from back to front from Korea Republic needs to be improved at the minute. At the minute, if you understand, through ball in behind, try and get this defensive unit of Mexico to drop deeper. But they have to have the quality to then try and play. Banks had a couple of opportunities. He can get hold of the ball. Can he turn? Can he put it out wide? He's going back to his centre backs. Just slows that play down.
Mexico against South Africa. Scored one early, scored one in the second half. Meanwhile, Korea, both of their goals coming in the second half against Czechia. Korea's really been a second-half team at World Cups. 13 of their last 14 goals have come in the second 45 minutes. Alvarez looking to play long, too long for Quinones.
Usted no ve la forma, Junior. Usted no ve la forma. Esta y Fernández Díaz.
And looking for that long direct ball. Alvarado collects for Mexico. Talked about Korea's second half goal scoring prowess, while Mexico in the first 45 minutes conceded a goal in a World Cup match since 2010. And that's why this one's so tense and tight early on.
Definitely. I just think when you look at the urgency of both teams when out of possession, just kind of forcing the issue a little bit as well. Mexico have had a little bit more of it. I just need a little bit more quality from this Korea Republic side. With the technical players that they have.
This number 6. Boom. Summer 6, no decide the game in my head.
J Lee progressing forward. Bayern Munich, center back for Korea Republic. Looking in, looking to break lines. Key hook. He moves it forward. Touched out wide, Seoul. Korea haven't had many long spells in their attacking third and wants to turn it back again. Some Mexico pressure here. Son. Hung in ball. Goal and an assist in that first match against Czechia. One of the longer spells. Crowd getting on their team to win the ball back.
And you go and press, don't press 1 and 2s, press as a team.
Pressure from Quinones, it's forced all the way back to Kim Sung-kyu in goal. Eventually touched out of play. Ends that long sequence for Korea Republic on the ball, even though they'll have a throw in here.
There's not much in that for me. Aldo is just so physical on the front foot. A little coming together.
On ball, comes all the way back to Kim to restart play. Feeling an urgency in the crowd right now for Mexico. It's Lee King in, dropping all the way back to hold on to possession. Lee Han Bum now.
I think this is a sign of a quality player, a player that knows that he has the quality to influence a game. He's dropping deep, he's pulling players out of position as well, he's getting hold of the ball. And to be fair, they had an opportunity there, and it was Han Bum that should have opened up and actually gone forward.
Goes long, Seoul trying to touch it ahead. Alvarez sliding in to put it out for a throw, and that just moves Korea up the field.
Yeah, onside as well, playing right on the shoulder as well, excellent ball in behind.
By far the longest sequence of possession for Korea. This has lasted at least a couple of minutes now. Yet it's all this possession. There hasn't been an end product as of yet for Korea. So no attempts on Raul Rangel in Mexico's goal. Wong in bomb. Play it wide right. Nothing doing and out of play. Mexico finally get a touch on the ball here.
Yeah, but it was a little reverse pass as well. Son just in that, like you say, he had so much time and space around them. Just accuracy of the pass let him down.
Korea wins it right back. Wong in bomb. Top post center in the middle. Slides it forward. Sliding challenge put in. Seoul trying to go for goal. Nothing doing off the wing-back's left foot.
That's what he brings. Now that energy going forward, he'll be disappointed with himself there. I think you just got to go with power. Just make sure you got Rangel in the Mexico goal there. It just shows you the power. A little ball behind as well. Fantastic way to pass. I think he's got to go across goal, if anything there. Josh.
Good look from our referee tonight, Gustavo Tejera. Just lacking that end product at the moment is Korea Republic. Lee forced back. Here's Son. Son starts the break now for Korea Republic. Playing behind. Wong has made that run in. Korea have a throw-in.
How many times did he do that in the last game, Wang? Just asking that question. Way to pass, excellent. But really got a foothold in the game. Push this Mexico side back, and I've got to say, using the ball very, very well. Korea.
Final stages of the first half before halftime could really change those team talks for both managers. Nihan Bom works it back again. Gonna spray this out wide. Right on the money for Seoul. Looks to cross, he'll get another chance. Lee Ki-hyuk. Wu. Son. Lee. Wong. They've really settled in on the ball here in these last 10 or so minutes. King in. And that for Lee Ki-hyuk. Find that direct ball in behind. Point on for Korea.
Yeah, it was a wrong decision, wasn't it? Looking at Lee Ki-hyuk there, I think you just keep possession of the ball, you're moving it well, those little rotations. I think they've definitely got more of a foothold in this game. Looking at that there as well, possession, last 10 minutes, fantastic. But end product, no point in having the ball to create opportunities.
Son lays it off. King in. He'll go for goal. Shot blocks. The better look so far tonight. Gallardo looking to clear for Mexico. Trying to connect to Raul Jimenez. Physical defending on that back line from Korea. And they win the ball back.
Well, he shows his strength in Jimenez, but he's asking. He needs support. People coming up, picking up seconds. I think his hold-up has been excellent tonight.
EJ Song brought down. Now the referee will come over and have a word with Javier Aguirre. Laugh at the end of it, and we play on.
He's still invested, isn't he?
A former player himself, he still has that fire.
He definitely does.
Right in that 86 World Cup did Javier Aguirre for Mexico. Chance to cross into a dangerous area as we enter 4 minutes of stoppage time. One of the better looks as Lee was making that run, darting towards goal.
Yeah, it's an excellent ball in as well. He's alive to it. Defensively, takes an excellent ball, just takes the defenders out there in between the last defender and goalkeeper.
It's those sorts of runs that got Korea on the board last week against Czechia. Starting to see a little bit more of that as this game has continued on.
I think if you look at it, the home goal will be the happier. Both managers at the minute really kind of controlling the game, using the ball well.
Count starts for Sanchez as he wants to go long for Jimenez. Son just absorbing some contact from Alvarez, not enough for a whistle.
It's excellent defending though from Alvarez. Read the flight of the ball very well, just stood his ground.
Talked about Alvarez sliding into that back line. It's been a seamless transition for the midfielder by trade. Someone was looking to make that run in behind. They instead look to keep possession. Turn around the corner, whistle here. Lee and Lira, a few words for each other.
Yeah, it's been going on for a while. A few little challenges with each other as well. I don't mind it at all. Lee Kang in, dropping deeper, getting on the ball, influencing the game. Lira's got to match that.
Okay.
Pressure on. Mexico not able to continue that forward. It's Romo applying that pressure out of the midfield. Lee gonna hit the long switch of play. Just too hot to handle, out of play. Mumbo. Just a few opportunities looking towards goal. He's banking on the second half where his team has had a lot of success in the past. Has really held Mexico at bay for most of his first half.
Yeah, for sure. I think the foundations have definitely been set. We know this Korea Republic side, technically they can give you more, but they've grown into this match and slowly advancing to the middle third, the attacking third, using the ball very well.
So Javier Aguirre in Mexico, what's this halftime team talk sound like?
Yeah, well, I just think, get those little passes in. Where's the rotations now? They were moving so well. I'm looking at Sanchez, Gallardo, where are they? Getting on the ball, being direct, getting into those wide areas, crosses coming in. You don't have to beat a man to put a cross in, as we've seen from Alvarado on a number of occasions already. So at the minute, we just get these little passes in, control a little bit more of the game possession-wise.
There's 3 total touches in the opposition box in this game. We have reached the break in Guadalajara. Group A up for grabs if there is a winner tonight. The boos ring around Estadio Guadalajara. It's Mexico nil, Korea Republic nil. So it's 45 minutes in the books, still 45 more minutes to play. We knew this would be tight, we knew it would be tense. There just have not been goal-scoring opportunities.
Everything can wait. The FIFA World Cup 2026 broadcast proudly brought to you by Budweiser, official beer of the FIFA World Cup, and Sportybet.
If we win today, I promise that no more promises, please. This year, play Sportybet.
Spin big and win bigger with Bet Ninja.
Bet World Cup promotion. Win a $115 house and massive cash prizes.
Really? Whoa! Wait, what? I'm here? Let's try. Whoa! I want a house? I want a house! I love Bet gave me a house! Stake
house this World Cup.
This World Cup, here is a trophy for honorables. And here is how to win. Buy a bottle of Trophy Premium Lager and look under the crown for our unique code. Visit www.trophylagerng.com to register or log in. Predict correctly and get airtime instantly. You also stand a chance to win household electronics in the weekly draws. Buy, predict, win. Trophy Lager, official sponsor of the FIFA World Cup.
Has the game lost its color? We're here to bring it back. FC Barcelona and 1xBet. Color your game.
If football were a nation, elle serait la plus grande du monde. Não importa onde estejas.
No matter who you are, si te apasiona el fútbol, pertenece.
Football unites the world. El fútbol une el mundo.
Al mundo.
Hello, my name is David. You could say, why does a girl like me have a name like David? That's because this is an ad. Pay attention. I'm the CEO of Bamboo. The other CEO said we needed a World Cup ad, but we didn't have enough time to show you how investing in Nigerian stocks on Bamboo could help you live the life you dream of. So let me make it simple. Invest in Nigerian stocks, IPOs, US stocks, savings, and treasury bills on Bamboo. Oh, burn out time. Okay then, invest with Bamboo. Bamboo. Dream, invest, live.
Bet Manager, where the whole World Cup
Bet
2026.
Manager.
And it's not just because of Warner, Bet Boom, and Bet Free. Build
Bet
your betting
Manager.
streak. Win big with our 50 million naira goal. Plus, new customers get 100% stake back if your first World Cup bet loses. Win your share of 1,500 naira cash in our Bet Builder raffle to get exclusive boosted best bets every match day. Bet Manager, where the whole World Cup 2026. Not for persons under the age of 18. Bet responsibly.
If we win today, I promise that no promises, please. This year, play Sporty Bet.
A rather tepid first 45 minutes we have witnessed here in Guadalajara. It's still a scoreless situation. The balls has basically been going back and forth all around. And of course, that opportunity that did happen there, unfortunately, it was not given because there was an offside situation. We expected more from this game. No doubt it's expected to be as tactical as it could be. A draw favors both sides. But then we expected more fireworks. We saw that in the early stages. And it just kind of tailed off.
It did. I think very disappointed not having big chances. Opportunities created very, very dull for me. At this moment, I think they are very much tame in terms of they're trying to cancel one another because they can see they're in a very much favorable position. As long as they don't lose their game, they are very much in a good position to take themselves out of the group. I think right now they're just managing the situation, which is very disappointing because I was hoping that we'll see big chances created, a team that goes with one another with the quality that's on the pitch now, and we're not seeing the beauty of football for me.
Look, a lot of pushing, a lot of scratching, a lot of tackling, fighting, not so much football that we'd like to see. And this is understandable because when you're at the stage where you know every point counts, you're a bit more cautious. Let's hope the second half we'll see something that we can discuss after the game.
Definitely want to talk about a whole lot in this game, but then the only chance that we could say was actually very prevalent was this one from Julian Quinones. Great ball pulled through into him in the 18-yard area. Header and Sengu is called to action.
Great drop off the shoulder there. I like it. It comes inside, it goes to his favorite foot because with that dropping the shoulder, it gives you so many possibilities. And this was a good attempt. And this was the only attempt that they tried to because of they trying to use the wing play. And of course, if then would have those more moments, I think would have a much better game. As Baba is saying, maybe if second half it might open up a bit. Maybe the team might see a bigger opportunity of seeing if then they're able to win this game. Because for me, if you wait too long to the last game, maybe you might not. So this is the opportunity to go for it, especially for Mexico.
All right, I mean, see how the starts is looking. At the earlier stages, in the first 15 minutes, it was Mexico who were knocking on the door, pushing very fervently, in control. They were quite physical. But then if you are following social media, you would have seen how the South Korean have been training. But they came back into this, had enough of this ball possession where they were trying to lull the Mexicans through and drop the ball behind them. Incidentally, none of those had happened, with just 3 attempts on the part of Mexico, 2 to Korea Republic, and just 1 that was on target for Mexico. Incidentally, Korea Republic with none at all. You think both sides are being very careful not to open themselves up too much for this one, knowing fully well that, look, we are in charge as it is. If things progress and ends this way, it's still favorable results.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And the stats we show, it's pretty much everything is even, right? And it's like they're waiting for someone to make a big mistake so the other can take advantage and score, maybe. They are a bit more cautious. I repeat again, it's understandable because you're playing a stage where you want to get the points, but at the same time you don't want to risk too much. So that's why we see sometimes 5 at the back for Mexico, trying to be cautious and waiting for that chance. Is that chance going to come? We'll see second half.
All right, gentlemen, let's look at what the opportunities are on the bench for either sides. For Mexico, we might be seeing Mora Girobato come in, the 17-year-old who's more or less making history, or made history, as the youngest Mexican player to play at the FIFA World Cup, can come through and add some form of impetus in the final third for Mexico.
Yeah, it depends, but as long as it's going this way, both teams are very much happier, because they know for sure it's a point, and this point will go a long way, because remember, this is a process, and within the process, and of course the objective that they've agreed upon, I'm sure they were either saying, don't lose this game, don't lose this game, however, we shouldn't lose this game. So I don't see any subs that's going to be made right now, because of it, very much they haven't considered both teams, so they will see with the moments that will happen in the second half.
Coach Hong Myung-boo might be looking for an opportunity to make a sub here, because perhaps if you look at number 18, Oh Hyung-hyu, he came in for that first encounter and got the winning goal for the South Korean side. Do you think we might just see him come in also?
If they're looking for goals at some stage of the second half, for sure, when you scored and you know that you have players who can score and you need to change, of course you're going to do it. But at this moment, I don't think change will be needed because it's a battle in the middle of the park. That's why I said they're scratching, they're fighting, they're tackling. As long as someone is more risk-orientated, then maybe we can see some opening, some improvisation or something during that game. But if don't see anything, don't be surprised as well, because they'll be happy with the points as well, probably.
No more scratching, no more biting. Berbatov says, take the risk, go for the goal, go for the winner in this particular one. But let's head back to Guadalajara. The fans are a bit disappointed they wanted to see goals. Haven't seen it yet. Maybe second 45 minutes, it will finally happen for them.
Who won today? I promise that
No promises, please.
This year, play Sporty Bet. Spin big and win bigger with Bet Ninja.
A bold challenge. A relentless drive. A chance seized. A shared voice. Chance, challenge, chant, champion, Chang'an.
Every game needs a leader. When it comes to casino, Bet Ninja has consistently delivered amazing gaming experiences to all Nigerians. Bet Ninja has delivered innovative services, world-class gameplay, and unforgettable wins. Spin big and win bigger the Ninja way with Bet Ninja.
Life doesn't wait, so why should you? With Blaze, You can buy now and pay later stress-free. You can also get 0% interest on insurance premium financing with free transfers and no-cost bill payments. And smart money management tools. You can save smart and stay ahead. Unlock financial freedom with Blaze by Premium Trust Bank. Premium Trust Bank, Nigeria's fastest growing bank.
We are back.
Before the noise, before the game begins, victories are built on small rituals and the quiet belief that they make perfect sense. The stats check out, the odds line up, every choice feels right. So when it matters most, you're ready to win. M-Sport, play where you belong. Are you okay?
Babe, let's go. I'm not letting malaria steal our big moment.
Say no to malaria, yes to life. And with them soft gel, only the best matters.
We are many nations, but only one heart.
United by pride.
By football.
Our heritage. My passion. My Africa. This is our game. Our bet.
This is Sporty Bet.
Getting set for the second 45 minutes of action tonight at Estadio Guadalajara. No score between Mexico and Korea Republic through 45 minutes. Remember, because of the draw between Czechia and South Africa earlier today, 1-1 in Atlanta, the winner of tonight's game will take the top spot in the group. Otherwise, it will come down to the final day. We'll also keep the door open for Czechia along with South Africa to maybe make some inroads into those top two spots and claim a direct qualifying spot as opposed to trying to be one of the top three third place finishers. Could have asked for a better night weather-wise here at Estadio Guadalajara. Mid-20s Celsius, beautiful sunset. The sun is now fully set. The bright lights are in full effect here at this venue that has been around for just about 16 years now. Plenty on the line in these next 45 minutes. It's where Korea thrived last week. It's where Mexico left a lot on the table. A chance for 3 points in these next 45 minutes. Second half is underway tonight from Estadio Guadalajara. Mexico, the co-hosts, taking on Korea Republic. First ever World Cup match that Mexico has played in here in Guadalajara. These fans have been up for it. These fans have also gotten on Mexico a bit. They want to see more attacking, front-footed football. That's where Mexico is trying to start here in the early going. Gutierrez makes to walk into. Keeps it moving. Romo couldn't keep it. Lee takes it off him, and he'll start the attack forward. The center back.
It's so important there as well when Mexico give the ball away, Romo. The way that the speed of break from Korea Republic, they have to make sure that they track back, they get into defensive position as quickly as possible.
Early on in the First half, it was all Mexico on the ball. As the half progressed, Korea settled into possession. Pass off the mark, looking for Inbuwan. Played every minute of World Cup 2022 in Qatar. Tonight, though, making his debut in the competition this year. Romo dispossessed. Korea come away with it. Romo recovered well. Frustrated with himself, but Mexico keep it.
Yeah, reacted very, very well. Great little position as well, but he has to make sure that he keeps possession of the ball. You're looking at Lira now, just trying to find those little pockets, dropping deeper into that defensive unit as well to get hold of the ball.
Gutierrez trying to get in behind. Korea get it right back. They can look forward. Lee Kang-in rides a challenge, holds on to possession. Ball works out wide. Ball, now Lee. And he sent the cross right through the middle. Tough angle taken by Rangel.
Yeah, he's got one of the runners as well there. Lee Kang-in, a little bit too much on the ball. I think he has that quality as well. He can drive into that space in front of him there.
Only 0-0 game so far in this FIFA World Cup was Spain and Cabo Verde. The chances are likely that we do get a goal, but never 100%. Gallardo starting that positive momentum. Jimenez got his body in the way. Gallardo's continuing that run forward. Jesus Gallardo into side netting. That's his game, getting forward, Gallardo.
Yeah, he done it all. He started, and he should have finished it as well. Excellent running, little give and go as well. He just keeps going, doesn't he? But when he gets into this position as well, fantastic ball in behind. I think it's an excellent first touch as well, but go across goal. You've done everything right. I know you're under pressure there, but go across goal. If Kim gets a hand or a save to it, then it's coming out back into play.
Still, the fans here at Estadio Guadalajara will like to see that from Gallardo. Positive momentum, getting opportunities going towards goal.
Yeah, so important. I think Sanchez, Gallardo.
Gutierrez couldn't connect with Quinones. Quinones was already looking at what he was going to do next.
Yeah, but it's happened too many times now. You're looking at Romo, you're looking at Quinones as well. You have to just make sure the ball sticks. Try and get a little bit of momentum, a little bit more of a foothold in this game.
Lee Kang-in and Javier Aguirre sharing a word. I wonder what the common language is between those two.
I'm sure that was one of the instructions. Lee Kang-in seen too much of the ball, nullify that threat.
Lira, Quinones collects this one. Julian Quinones looking to cross. Target was Jimenez. Kim sprawling out, he scores it! It's turned in! Luis Romo is broken through! The Chivas player stars of the World Cup!
It's excellent from Romo. Luis Romo just to be in the right place at the right time. But when you look at Kim Sung-yu, he decided very early he's going to come out. He's collected the ball, came on top of his own players there, and just couldn't keep it in his grip. Romo arrived to it, just toe box it towards goal. Saved the game, needed a goal, excellent ball in, defended well, decided very early Kim to come out. Just couldn't keep going. So Romo does everything right, knows exactly where the goal is, just makes sure the connection's right. Takes the ball, but it comes down on his own player. And Romo there, you see him anticipating right time, right space. The connection's right.
Romo's last international goal coming in September of 2024. Right place, right time for this one. A breakthrough for Mexico here in Guadalajara for the Chivas player who calls this stadium home for his club team. And Korea right off the restart, sending this forward. Romo, full celebration mode. Now Korea, just like they did last week, will have to play from a goal down.
Yeah, well, you know they have the character and the quality to get themselves back in this game. This is where Mexico just have to manage it now, slow it down, get the passes in, control it, frustrate Korea Republic.
Roma, who's played for some of the biggest clubs in Mexico, formerly with Cruz Azul, also Monterrey and Querétaro. Now plying his trade here in Guadalajara for Chivas. Mexico can feel it now. Gutierrez. That was a handball. Referee spotted it. Now you can feel it in the crowd. They're all standing. They've come to life here at Estadio Guadalajara.
Yeah, exactly that. This place is absolutely electric at the minute. That should just kind of energise the team as well. If you're Korea Republic's about just doing the same as what you did in the latter part of that first half. Get on the ball, control the tempo, try and frustrate, but again, you have to have end product at the end of it. Won't put half the ball to create that opportunity in that final third.
Remember, if things stay as they are, Mexico will take the top spot in the group, which means they will play the round of 32 match in Mexico City, along with the round of 16 match if they're able to progress there. They'll play Czechia in Mexico City for their final group stage game, regardless, coming up next week. Long over the top. Rangel has this one in his grasp. The subs for Korea came around the 60th minute last week against Czechia, and the subs really impacted the game. Hong Mungbo will hope the same can happen unless this group of 11 can find an equalizer.
Yeah, that's something to be very pleased with. I've got to say, I was very happy with Hong Mungbo, how he influenced his in-game management. Those players have to come on and influence the game in a positive way. They did exactly that.
Momentum swinging in Mexico's favor. You can see how early on it was all Mexico. Korea took it back at the end. That didn't turn itself, though, into the second half much. A much more lively atmosphere now. Wong. There's Pink in the middle. He had to be quick. And Jonas speeding Korea up at the moment. Looking in, goes to ground. Couldn't keep it. Romo hops over a challenge. Play continues on. It's slid forward. Chance for Son. Son Heung-min couldn't get it out of his feet. Mexico rallying defensively to clear away.
It's an excellent little position from Son as well. Just couldn't get that ball out of his feet there, but you look at defensively, players getting around him, really forcing the issue. I think he had to release it. The ball wasn't the best.
Haven't seen many moments like that for Korea tonight. This is where the crowd can really help influence this game. We're fully into this now. Vasquez. Communication there between him and his goalkeeper, Rangel. Flag up for offside. Korea preparing changes. Look at them at the next dead ball. Son dancing on the ball, whistle comes, he was cut down. Now the changes can enter. The first one will be Ji-Sung Lee to exit, and entering this game, Hwang Hee-chan will also be the goal scorer, the game-winning goal scorer from last time out. Oh Hyun-gu will enter this game, and it again is the end of the night for Sun Kyung-min after just shy of an hour this evening.
Yeah, I think when you look at the players coming on, quality, energy, fresh legs, pace, power up there as well.
Bomb playing behind again, broken up by Alvarez. He's comfortable stepping forward like that. Melo under some pressure and turns it over. Hwang In-bom, shot blocked. Gutierrez challenge coming from behind. Referee whistles this dead. It appears a yellow card is coming out. It does. Paik Sung-ho into the book.
Yeah, it was a strong challenge, wasn't it? Got the ball, but took the player as well. But the referee's position was excellent. The ball was there to be won. It's just a knee. Yeah, it's a strong challenge, isn't it? Yellow card, spot on.
Gutierrez will get back to his feet as Paik goes into the book. Canelo Alvarez taking this one in tonight. Boxer from right here in Guadalajara. That's where he grew up. Alvarez step forward for that header. Korea win it back. Kim.
It's interesting there, you just see one of the staff, Bandera Aguirre, just comes out telling Jimenez just to drop into that block as well. He's far too out and too high. They can just pick him off. He's got to drop in, be a compact unit.
Just trying to take the sting out of the game at the moment, settle things down. Still plenty of time, well over a half hour. All the way back for Kim. There's some pressure. Coming in, a touch to it. Bomb. Sung-gu goes long. He came in. Referee thought about it. Korea will just keep possession going. I think the referee happy to just let play go on. Hwang coming forward, finding width. Flag up for offside, ends the threat at the moment for Korea.
Yeah, it's a silly one. He's looking right across the line there as well. Can't be offside. Just takes the sting out of the game.
Frustration from the Korean fans that have been able to find a ticket here. And Hell goes long. Foul that will go Korea's direction.
That's a strong one from Jimenez, definite foul, just backing in. I think it was the best of balls. Strong challenge. Just think Mexico just need to manage the game, just slow it down a little bit, try and keep possession of the ball.
We talked about playing from behind, just as they did last week against Czechia. They've won 2 of their last 3 World Cup games when they did concede that first goal. So Portugal back in the group stage 4 years ago. Kane was making that run off the right. Chan. Kim, side to side at the moment for Korea.
Yeah, they need to do more. Mexico are comfortable. Now you look at how compact they are at the minute. You're looking at like Hee Wang now coming, dropping into those little pockets. Lee Kang-in need to do the exact same, pull players out, but they're without the ball. Mexico very, very well drilled.
Lee Han-bom couldn't take it off his chest and out of play.
But that is the out ball. You know, over one side, the big diagonal is always going to be on.
Feeling the pressure, and the referee whistles this dead. Bailed out by the whistle there.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think there was too much in it. Shoulder to shoulder. Has to be stronger. Jimenez.
Mexico taking their time. Vasquez gets it going again. Sanchez going to play through the middle. It finds Gutierrez as he turns upfield. Gallardo they connect with Quinones, who went out of play for a Mexico throw-in. Couple of changes from Hong-Bong and Korea before the hour mark. Mexico has yet to make an alteration as of yet. Fluence of players coming together there. It's about for a Mexico throw-in this time.
I think we just have to have a little bit more patience. Keep the ball. You don't have to force it. You don't have to take any risk in the game. Get in control and then just manage it properly. And with this True Republic side press with the aggression that they normally do, then that question's in behind with quality.
It's up out of play. Mexico won the opening 2 games at a World Cup just twice ever. Both have sort of involved Korea. 2018 when they ended up beating Korea. 2002 when the World Cup was hosted in Korea along with Japan. It'll be the same here on home turf. Trying to extend this lead out. Quinones punches it forward, deflected on the way through. is. Lee coming together. It was pretty mutual to play on. Korea coming forward now. Options to pick out. Two waiting in the middle. Needs to put the cross in. Oh, brings it down. Lee Kang in with his back to goal. Lays this off. Hwang In-bom keeps it moving. Kim trying to track it down. Ends up out of play.
Well, it's excellent play, isn't it? Little bit of a goal. Lee Kang in just couldn't get the right opportunity to get the shot away, but has the awareness just to release it.
Mexico not only looking to win this game, also trying to post a second straight clean sheet as we have reached a hydration break in this second half in Guadalajara. 1-0 in favor of Mexico.
Spin big and win bigger with Bet9.
Stepping onto the greatest stage are Belgium. Determined to bounce back from a shock early exit 4 years ago, this is their 15th FIFA World Cup appearance, now with coach Rudy Garcia at the helm. A key player to look out for? Napoli's Kevin De Bruyne, the team's primary playmaker and one of the best midfielders of his generation. Group G clashes with Egypt, Iran and New Zealand await. Belgium's best run so far, a third-place finish in 2018. Can the Red Devils finally go all the way? Stepping onto the greatest stage are Morocco. Returning for their third consecutive tournament, this is their 7th FIFA World Cup appearance, now with coach Mohamed Wabi at the helm. A key player to look out for? PSG's Achraf Hakimi, the team's undisputed star who provides elite attacking output from right back.
Achraf Hakimi!
Group C clashes with Brazil, Scotland and Haiti await. Morocco's best run so far, reaching the semi-finals in 2022. Can the Atlas Lions do it again? There's only one destination for non-stop FIFA World Cup coverage. Live matches, highlights, star pundits, and behind-the-scenes access across multiple dedicated channels 24/7. Supersport, your ultimate World Cup HQ. 4 nations, 3 match days, 1 shot at reaching the FIFA World Cup knockout rounds. This is Group F, featuring 3-time runners-up the Netherlands, 2002 co-host Japan, 1958 finalist Sweden, and Tunisia's Carthage Eagles, aiming to progress past the group stage for the first time.
Something very special.
The top 2 teams advance automatically, with the 8 best third-place sides also earning a place in the round of 32. Every point matters.
If we win today, I promise that no promises, please.
This year, play Sportybet.
Korea need a reaction. It only took them 7 minutes to find a response against Czechia. It's been much longer than that this time around. Two subs coming in. The first, Oberlin Pineda, in 1 appearance at the 2022 World Cup. He comes on for Brian Gutierrez. It will also be a young prodigy, Obed Vargas, who will enter this game for tonight's goal scorer, Luis Romo. Obed Vargas, another one of those dual national players, recently making a move from the Seattle Sounders in Major League Soccer to La Liga in Spain for Atletico de Madrid. There'll also be changes coming for Korea. Number 25, Jae-sung will enter this game along with Yang Hyun-jung. Be a chance for a long throw-in now for Korea Republic to restart play. All the way into the box. Mexico do well to clear this away. All the way out to midfield. Kim and Seoul, who were the two players replaced for Korea Republic, changes in those wide areas. Looks to play long. He settles under it. Korea hold on to it. Here's Lee Han-bom. Pressure coming from behind. It's forcing Korea back all the way to Kim. With this result today, we talked about Mexico. They would top the group, but it would leave Korea Republic in a spot where they would have to get a result against South Africa. That game will also be played in Mexico, but in Monterrey. Korea Republic's group stage matches here in Mexico. That's why they are holding their base camp here in Guadalajara as well. It's a foul. A free kick will go Mexico's way, but it leaves Yang on the field.
Strong coming together there. Just how he comes down. Gallardo's stunts there. I think there's too much in it.
Gallardo trying to go right through the legs of Yang. It's a play on. Referee did not whistle that one dead. Now it's O who is shaken up. He gets back to his feet, was also looking for a whistle. Referee's letting him go tonight. Give and go. Abed Vargas moves it out wide. Quinones just too far out in front.
I think it's much better from Mexico, really using the ball well. Vargas there for me. As soon as you go into the 18-yard box, take a man on. Quinones, yeah, I understand. He's giving you an option. Get yourself, go towards goal, be direct.
Vargas, who started all 5 games for Mexico at the Under-20 World Cup at the end of 2025. Cross coming in. Chance here for Mexico. Jimenez saved. Kim keeps Korea within arm's length.
Just everything about it. Just his movement, the position, his first touch, does everything right to set him up. Gets good power behind it as well. Excellent ball as well. Fantastic touch here. Strong contact. Fantastic save from Kim. Just keeps himself big.
Is that a moment that can spring Korea on and go find one for themselves? Still, the opportunity has been few and far between. Just 3 attempts so far in this game. Bring Yang in behind. Yang collects, looks to cross. Oh, was there! Still an opportunity. Referee waves away that penalty shout. Flag up for offside. That looked very similar to the game-winning goal against Czechia last week.
Yeah, Wang causing that issue down that right-hand side. It's a wonderful ball. Even when you look at O here, it's so tight, isn't it? He goes with the wrong foot. Oh, anyway. Got to go with the left there. Make sure you break your neck to get across the face.
appeals from the Korean technical area, but the flag coming up would have negated all of that. This was that last chance for Raul Jimenez.
Yeah, he's done everything right. Contact, safe target, fantastic save from Kim.
Substitution, Cho Yu-sung will enter this game. His 45th cap for Korea comes on for Paik Seung-ho. Cho, his second World Cup, scored a brace against Ghana, the first ever Korean player with a World Cup brace back in 2022. Melo finds Jimenez. Quinones. Bomb. So moving quickly in that midfield. And trying to recover. Let's go hold on to it. Lira. Chased it down. We're looking for a way out here. And they might have found one. Oh, through the middle. Moves it back out wide. Quickly up ahead. Oh, back for Hwang. Lee Chan keeps it moving. Lee Kang-in will go from distance. Nothing to test Rangel.
Yeah, wrong decision for me. You can go out wide as well there. Hwang Hee-chan using the ball well, making things happen, getting into that final third. And just the quality, decision making needs to be better.
Substitution preparing momentarily for Mexico. That's Santiago Jimenez in his first World Cup. Oh, holding it up well, and then he couldn't do anything else with it. Still nothing on target for Korea as of yet.
Well, that'll be disappointing, you know, the possession they've had, the areas they've put themselves into, just that, say, the lack of quality.
Held. Substitutions on the way. Two for Mexico. A change up top with Jimenez coming on. Pardon me, Jimenez coming off for Santiago Jimenez. Also be Israel Reyes. Starter in the last game, a Jalisco native. Will come into this game for Roberto Alvarado.
So like for like, nothing changes, game plan stays the same.
Play in fields. No absorbing contacts. Nothing on from the referee. Touched away. He came in looking quickly through the middle. Hwang Hee-chan, nothing on. Vasquez back for Rangel. 10 minutes to go. Korea looking to find something out of this game. Long over the top for Santi Jimenez. Nodded back and taken by Kim.
Well, fantastic ball in behind there. Kim Reyes. He's pushed Jorge Sanchez a little bit more advanced. You see, Jimenez is always going to ask that question behind, good defending at the end.
Referee right on top of that challenge. Free kick to Korea. story that is really starting to develop at this World Cup is how strong defensively Mexico has been, limiting many chances last week against South Africa. Same is happening tonight against this Korea Republic attack.
Yeah, they have a real understanding. Everyone knows their responsibilities. Just watch them. Every time they step up, drop, shoulders are right.
This is also without Cesar Montes, who picked up that red card. 69 caps in the career of Montes. The 29-year-old played every minute for Mexico in 2022 at the World Cup. Edson Alvarez to step into that spot. Right side center back for Mexico tonight. Mexico wins it back. Quinones will just slow things down for Mexico. There is space to work centrally for Pineda. Melo under pressure. It's the release valve for the right side and out for a throw-in.
That's excellent from Javier Aguirre, the Mexico manager. Obviously the formation's changed into a 5. You've got Jorge Sanchez as the right kind of wing back, but drops in comfortable as a 5. Israel Reyes just kind of sits inside from him.
Change for Mexico. Julian Quinones making his way out. That's a Guadalajara native making his World Cup debut in his hometown. Cesar Huerta enters. He's won a Gold Cup and a Nations League title with Mexico. Currently flies straight in Belgium for Anderlecht. Quinones had the big early opportunity in this game for Mexico. Goal scorer in the first game now exits. Here that throw-in took too long. It's one of those new rules, 5 seconds. If it's not in play, to the other team it goes. And that's what happens here. Looking direct again. It's too close to Rangel.
Yeah, you're looking at an opportunity to play a couple of those balls. Just a little bit too much pace on them. Take a little bit off or into feet.
It's been now an entire 90 minutes in this World Cup for Korea Republic without a shot on target. Since the game-winning goal by O in the 80th minute against Czechia a week ago. Mexico looking for more. Commanding header. Oh, it's picked up. What a save! Vargas got his laces through it and Kim keeps it out.
It's wonderful technique from Vargas. Does everything right, body over it, good contact as well. Excellent save from Kim.
Santi Jimenez getting his crowd on their feet. It's time and time again that Kim has come up with a big stop for Korea. Unfortunately, it's his blunder that has led to the lone goal in this game. Mexico get away with one there. A couple of black shirts on the ball. Pineda turns upfield and cleaned up well by Yang.
Seen a lot of the ball. Pineda using it well there. Can release it in time.
Minutes plus stoppage time left. Korea is still without a shot on target in this game. Only Algeria and Qatar have gone this World Cup in a match without a shot on target. Bursting in field, the header's down, it's saved! Saved off the line! Incredible from Rangel!
What a wonderful ball in. I've got to say, it has to be in the back of the net. The positioning was perfect, the run was excellent. Just waiting for this. Can't put any more. Perfect ball, it's an excellent save. And he's alive to it, he takes a sore one there. Off his own player, I have to add. Good reaction save, isn't it? And he's alive to it. It's a wonderful ball in. All the pace was on the cross. Has to do better with that header. Heads into the ground, I think. Put it back from where it came. On the full, all the pace itself was on the cross. Wonderful save from Rangel.
Rangel did ever so well to hold on to it after Vasquez had collided with him. All the purple shirts queuing up in that 6-yard box, not able to put it past Raul Rangel, who had to make his first couple of saves tonight. Meanwhile, Obed Vargas, look how cleanly he takes this.
So wonderful strike. Lovely technique, isn't it? And look at that strong hand there from Kim.
Both goalkeepers coming to their team's rescue in the last few minutes. We still have to go on and try to find something out of this one. That's it if they want to finish at the top of Group A. Game goes long. Korea not able to keep it. One ball with instructions for his goalkeepers, and it may be more centrally down the field. Oh, and it goes Korea's way. It was right in front of the Mexican bench, and of course they'll disagree. Romo, boots off. Trying to see this one to the finish line from the bench. The goal scorer tonight. How about that from Edson Alvarez? It's a Mexico throw-in as we are about to learn how much additional time we will have.
Yeah, I don't think there was anything in it. The referee seen it the same. Alvarez was looking for the contact.
Mexico has 6 minutes to see this one out. Trying to get on the end of this. It was off his left foot, and Korea have a throw and having to play with a sense of urgency.
Good pressure from Huerta there. Home on the ball. Challenging.
And we'll have to send this long. Korea sending everyone forward now. Alvarez won the initial header. Yang works it in fields. King in, moves it out wide. Looking to deliver, getting end line and out of play. Miraculously, this is the first corner of the game for either team.
It's unbelievable, isn't it? Fantastic from him as well. So direct. And good trickery as well. Good defending. 2 out there, making sure the nullifying stop the cross from coming in.
Haven't had many many set pieces tonight. This is a big chance. Lee King-in stands over it. Lee, outswinging ball. The heads go up. It was a free header and put wide.
Then another wonderful ball in, attacked well. Heavy ball there, but I think he has to do better. Read the flight of the ball, gets the contact.
Vasquez maybe just enough to put him off there. Referee has started his count on how to get this back into play quickly. He does. Jimenez went over. Again, Mexico wanting a foul. Jimenez took a heavy spill. Jimenez gets back to his feet. Korea carry on. Under 4 minutes to go. Is there any drama left here in Guadalajara? Again, that back line, and specifically Edson Alvarez holding their ground. In the left, long cross in, the header's down and blocked. Big defensive intervention again. It was Cho on it for Korea.
Yeah, it was. Wonderful ball in again. Causing all sorts of problems. It's Vasquez for me. Sees the danger, gets across. Look at this.
Tucked into his body, so all good there. Now a corner kick for Lee and Korea. Referee stepping in here momentarily. We have to take advantage of moments like these with just minutes left. Lee puts it up. The heads go up. Header is cued away, and Mexico clears this as far away as possible. Almost to the finish line, almost to the top spot of Group A for Mexico. Luis Romo's goal still standing up as the difference. Mexico trying to make it 3 for 3 in terms of matches against Korea with wins in the World Cup. And then for Hee-chan Hwang, nothing on. Again, just having to loft it forward. Yang couldn't get there before Gallardo. A throw-in for Korea. 1 minute left to the minimum of 6. Mexico have had to do a lot of defending in this game, and they'll have to do that to the finish line now. It is Jae-sung who will come over, try to dry off a ball. As much distance on this as possible. With the long throw. Looking for that initial flick. Pineda gets it away. Korea's able to keep it. Lee Ki-hook puts it up. Rangel's coming for it. He punches it away. A battle for that loose ball in the middle. Mexico comes away with it. It's a breakaway for Obed Vargas. And broken up. That ball did go out of play. The decision, what's it going to be? It appears a corner kick. It appears the game is over, and Mexico wins Group A. Scenes in Estadio Guadalajara. Luis Romo's goal is the difference. and Mexico get the job done. 2 wins out of 2, 2 clean sheets. Mexico beats Korea 1-0.
Host nations have won their opening 2 games in a World Cup on 8 occasions. However, in the last 6 World Cup, only Russia in 2018 have won their first 2 matches as host. Now you have to add Mexico as the other side. They've gone on to win all 5 previous FIFA World Cup matches against Asian opposition and have lost just 1 of 10 matches played at home on home soil at the FIFA World Cup, having won 6 of those and 3 draws. Interestingly, they have not lost a competitive match in Mexico since a 2-1 FIFA World Cup qualifier defeat versus Honduras since September 2013. Mexico are in some amazing, tremendous form, and I'm sure they are absolutely delighted, in delirium right now, having gotten the win over South Korea, becoming the first team to seal qualification to the round of 32. There's just a whole lot to catch up with this one, and it will be a sad situation for the Taeguk Warriors, because right now, they are smarting from that defeat, going into the final fixture against Bafana Bafana of South Africa. I do not want to be a Bafana player right now because it will be a tall order. But then it's a game of football, and Roberto will tell you it's football. It can go either way. It's all about the fight in the dog and not the size of the dog. We'll make a return and unpack how things turned out in all of these fixtures for today.
Official beer of the FIFA World Cup. Four nations, 3 match days, 1 shot at reaching the FIFA World Cup knockout rounds. This is Group K, featuring Portugal, hungry to lift the trophy for the first time. DR Congo, returning to the tournament after a 52-year wait. Newcomers Uzbekistan and 2014 quarter-finalists Colombia. The top 2 teams advance automatically, with the 8 best third-place sides also earning a place in the round of 32. Every point matters. There's only one destination for non-stop FIFA World Cup coverage. Live matches, highlights, star pundits, and behind-the-scenes access across multiple dedicated channels, 24/7. Supersport, your ultimate World Cup HQ. 4 nations, 3 match days, 1 shot at reaching the FIFA World Cup knockout rounds. This is Group D, featuring co-hosts the USA, 2010 quarter-finalists, Paraguay, Australia Socceroos, and Turkey making their return to the tournament for the first time in 24 years.
The chance, which is beautifully taken.
The top 2 teams advance automatically, with the 8 best third-place sides also earning a place in the round of 32. Every point matters. Stepping onto the greatest stage are South Africa, returning for the first time since 2010. This is their 4th FIFA World Cup appearance, now with coach Hugo Broos at the helm. A key player to look out for, Burnley's Lyle Foster, the natural finisher with Premier League credentials and strong goal-scoring instincts. Group A clashes with Mexico, Czechia, and Korea Republic await. Yet to progress past the group stage, can Bafana Bafana make the breakthrough? 4 nations, 3 match days, 1 shot at reaching the FIFA World Cup knockout rounds. This is Group L, featuring England, hunting their 2nd title 60 years after the first. 2018 runners-up Croatia, 2010 quarter-finalists Ghana and Panama playing in just their second World Cup. The top 2 teams advance automatically, with the 8 best third-place sides also earning a place in the round of 32. Every point matters. Stepping onto the greatest stage are Morocco. Returning for their 3rd consecutive tournament, this is their 7th FIFA World Cup appearance, now with coach Mohamed Wabi at the helm. A key player to look out for? PSG's Achraf Hakimi, the team's undisputed star who provides elite attacking output from right back. Group C clashes with Brazil, Scotland and Haiti await. Morocco's best run so far? Reaching the semi-finals in 2022. Can the Atlas Lions do it again? Stepping onto the greatest stage are Portugal. Quarter-finalists in 2022, this is their 9th FIFA World Cup appearance, now with coach Roberto Martinez at the helm. Leading the charge is captain Cristiano Ronaldo, the all-time leading scorer who remains the enduring icon of the team. Group K clashes with Congo DR, Uzbekistan and Colombia await. Their best run so far? 3rd place back in 1966. Can Seleção das Quinas rise to the top?
Well, joy and reverberating excitement for the L3 as they have sealed qualification to the round of 32. A hard-fought one, no doubt, and of course spurred on by the 12th man. All of the fans are right there giving them the support and momentum to push them further so they can top the table. I think that's what needs to happen right now. Consolidate on the 2 wins they have, top the table, and stay in Mexico for the next fixture, which will be in the round of 32 as we look forward to the final games later on. But all the same, great action we have actually seen here. I mean, at some point in time, Baba, it would look like this was going to be a drab draw, which favors both sides ultimately. But look, the unbeaten run that this Mexico side have against South Korea came to play. In the last 4, they've never lost to South Korea. 3 wins and a draw. Now they've made it 4 wins and a draw.
And they made it because obviously when you do a mistake, sometimes, or most of the time, someone is going to punish for it. Second half was the better half. We saw chances to score. We saw 1 goal. We saw goalkeepers who are very good at what they do, but one of the goalkeepers fortunately made that mistakes, which most of the time means a goal for the other team, like it was today.
Kim Sang-yu, you were talking about how that mistake came about here, and you know what? I think he'll be looking back at this and wondering, what could he have done better in this instance?
Catch the ball. That's it. Unfortunately, as good as he was today, and he was good, when you're a goalkeeper and the last man, basically, when you do mistakes like this, you have nobody to held responsible but yourself. Look.
In this instance, look, Luis Romo, you have to applaud his sense of awareness to quickly take advantage of that.
Yeah, very much alive. This is an opportunity with that mistake from Kim. Very much you can see the moment. And yeah, man, as much as he has made great saves, but at the same time, football teaches us that the most important moment is this one, right? But of course, with other saves that he had made, those saves also, they could play a big part. When you look at the permutations, if then you don't concede so much, maybe you're still giving the Koreans a hope of saying you can still qualify because of you don't concede so much. Because of, as I say, those saves, they might still act a big part in the next coming game with Bafana.
And that is actually a very valid point there, Vilakazi, because there were quite so many opportunities for this Taiguk Warriors to come through with a win here. This was Raul Jimenez with an opportunity here. But you thought his first touch, didn't do him good. Could have done better there, but then point-blank save by Sengu.
That's why I say train with first touch. You never know when you're going to need it. If he had a better control on the ball, which was a great pass, a great ball, great vision here, with that turn and that pass, and here, just a better touch, then maybe he's going to have a better chance to score without taking anything from the goalkeeper as well. But it was just a bit too much for him to catch up after that, not do so good of a touch he took.
No, I'm sure the South Korean side were quite excited to see Sengu come through with that particular save. Again, another opportunity for Sengu to show up. And what a save this time around from Vargas. Straight shot.
straight shot right here to account again. But then, of course, look at Vargas there being alive, also coming underneath. I think him being smart enough to come underneath and being in that number 10 positions allows him to be moving and having that shot. But this, a great strike. One would say it should be going in. But of course, Kim is very much alive, because this is so great. This is a very, very good save, very, very good save. I think this save could also give him confidence to the next game.
See the smile on his face. He loved that.
What a save that
What a
was.
save indeed.
A great shot, but a better save.
You know what? Don't make Baba FIFA president, because now if you make great saves like that, he will say, you know what? Good save, too good save, cancel whatever goals you concede at that point in time. That might just be the case. But anyway, moving on to the other side. It seems as though the South Korean side kind of woke up finally in those last moments, and they came through with an onslaught. This was another one here. Double save from Rangel.
Yeah, very, very good save from Rangel there. I think with his feet, I think. And I think also the header there, the header for me is a bit tame. I think maybe he should have went far, because maybe he was going in that direction, but then he couldn't put more power. Couldn't put more power. Anything that would go across the goalkeeper's legs, I think then it would give a chance. But also, great save to make sure that they keep a clean sheet, because they defend very well. They haven't been conceding, so it means 0 behind. They don't concede. The defense stays solid, and this is very important going further to the tournament.
Good save too, yeah.
Yeah, it was a great save, great cross. Of course, we can look at it like this, and we're thinking, can he do a bit better with the heading? Because it looks like the ball was hitting him and not him hitting the ball. And that was the problem in that case.
All right, great pressing and pushing with the Korea Republic outfit. Incidentally, couldn't put their possession to good use. They couldn't even push very firmly. They did have a few attempts coming through there, but then they were just not as precise as they would have hoped they could. Isn't it interesting that we went through a whole 90+ minutes and we didn't have any corner at all?
That's very interesting, right? Shows how the game, it was so tame. It shows how they were very much cautious, both sides, not willing to take risk, making sure that the one that that's going to make it, that's going to then find himself having to concede. But at the same time, you then look at them and then say, maybe we should have, maybe we shouldn't. But I think the one that was very much alive, which was Mexico, with the opportunities that was created by the goalkeeper, then they profit from it.
This is what the table looks like, and Mexico are the first of the 48 nations to progress to the round of 32 with a game to spare. 6 points on board, maximum points ultimately. Korea Republic are still in the running here with that 3 points, and they will be hoping they can get one over South Africa. South Africa also are hoping they could be better out with this one. I know for a fact that Mexico want to make it a 100% record with the final game against Czechia, which is still at home, and they will want to come through with a victory there to push them further to stay top of the table convincingly. So let's go back to our earlier game between Canada and Qatar, and it was the biggest scoreline so far at the FIFA World Cup, as Canada finally got their first win at the FIFA World Cup. And this was how the goal came about. This particular instance where, again, poor defensive outlay by this Qatari side. I'm sure Julian Lopetegui will look at this as a good learning curve for the players. Hopefully they have actually learned something. The ball comes through here. Most of it's from the right. Great save at first, but then responded very quickly. Carl Lowry to put Canada in front.
Canada were just on fire. I think they were very much smart enough to know in terms of how they're going to then penetrate. They saw the weaker side of the left-hand side of Qatar, that's going to be where we penetrate. So they've worked on it. They've watched so many videos where they could penetrate, and the overloads, playing the balls in behind, because of that ball is very dangerous coming from behind, looking for that far post. But they were just magical, and they were just ready. I mean, here, the slice of that connection for me does everything for the technique, the concentration. When they speak about eye on the ball, this is what you talk about, eye on the ball, making sure that you execute better. You're looking at that ball, you concentrate so that you execute better.
Baba, you would say, look, Qatar wasn't as a formidable opponent ultimately, and then they had a man sent off, had a second man sent off. Maybe Canada had it a bit too easy, so Canada needs to understand the opposition gets much harder going forward.
And it will. For now, they should be enjoying that first win in the World Cup. They deserved it. The opponent, had the best day in the office, as from what we saw. So to score so many goals, it's good for the confidence, for the strikers. A hat-trick as well we saw. From a striker perspective, you're king of the world right now. You're walking with the chest pump. But they need to know that other stronger opponents are coming and they need to be ready for them. And one thing I'm going to say, probably is going to sound strange to you, or maybe not. This game, Canada is playing with black kit. The first game they play with red. And I'm pretty sure they changed that kit because the fans are also in the red. So sometimes when you play red and your fans are supporting you with the red, that coloring combination can play a tricks on your eyes when you're passing the ball and you give it to your teammates. And sometimes you can make mistakes based on that. I'm not saying that's the reason they won, because they changed the kit, but this small details sometimes play a big part of preparation of football in the football game.
I can authoritatively tell you, Babatov, that yes, that sounds very weird. And I think we have actually learned something from you with that now. I know players can be very superstitious with their kits and the like, but hey, this is a massive shot in the arm for Canada as one of the host nations, having gotten a win. They're going 4 points, and their first win, they totally dominated. Again, the way they go about this calculation as regards possession, I don't think Bebe and I...
Who is doing this? They need to change 35 Qatar. That should be 15 or 10%. That's a joke.
But you know what? You could tell where the onslaught was coming from. It was all about the Canadian national side, as they had 33 attempts on that, 10 of those on target. I think they need to do better with their striking force. That's not a good return, if you ask me.
Yeah, they need to do a lot of corrections. With this loss, of course, you have to reflect much deeper and find out the details and get better. And of course, having to lose a man down, it didn't make things easier. It means you need to now speak about the discipline side of it. So they need to fix the discipline side of it. Make sure that you have all the players in the field so that you give you a chance to win a football game. But you look at Canada very much in a pole position to take it. Switzerland is also very much in a good position. So both of those two teams are very much in a pole position for me.
I see. And things are looking pretty decent for Canada and Switzerland. Smooth flow into the round of 32. Well, that's it for all of this fixture. Let's go into other encounters later on tonight. It will be seeing the US of A take on Australia. Both of them coming through with victories in their opening game. US, an emphatic statement victory, I dare say, with a 4-1 result for them. Australia also shocked Turkey with a win. I mean, nobody saw that coming, and ultimately that puts them in good stead. So these two sides, I know for a fact that they got 3 points on board. Scotland will hope to want to continue with that victory they also had against Haiti when Morocco comes calling. Morocco held Brazil, and Brazil will be taking that out on Haiti. We might be seeing a whole lot of goals coming out of this. Turkey, Paraguay. It is a worrying situation ultimately for Turkey. They are considered one of the dark horses, but then starting off with a loss, hopefully they can get back into this. While we'll see Netherlands and Sweden also battle this out. Netherlands with a good start to them. Germany, Côte d'Ivoire, who managed a win, will be hoping to avoid a defeat as it is when they face off against 4-time champions, Germany. Hats off to ADI Predict Strict, who have come through with an opportunity for you to win one of 20 smartphones. All you need to do is just predict, and you stand a chance of winning convincingly. Again, you can scan the QR code as you come through with that. I think this is where we round things up, and this is Dimitar Babatov's last production with us. We're quite excited with your time. We're honored to have your presence, and you did predict that South Korea was going to win. Unfortunately, that was not the case. And on that note, this is for your poor prediction. You thought you were done with yellow cards, right? No, you're not done. You will be going back to Bulgaria with that yellow card. But then, give us an overview of how your experience has been here in South Africa and, of course, on SuperSport.
Well, first, thank to everybody for the welcome, making me feel at home with the smile and everything, with the jokes from time to time as well. From all the serious and the games, it was felt like a big family, and thank you for making my stay wonderful, and I hope I'll see you again down the line.
All right, we definitely would like to see you. Villa, final words?
Final words, I mean, you've been amazing. It's been a pleasure working with you.
Thank you, man. The same.
Cool. All right. Well,
I'm not sure about you, though.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm sorry.
We'll speak after the show.
Wait, you're speaking against somebody who has the cards? What's wrong with you? You should be careful. Excellent. All right, we'll make our return. More to look forward to. I want to say thank you for your time with us here. Berbatov, a legend. We love you. I think we basically want to have you around more often, and we look forward to that. And of course, Avila, definitely you're still around for more. Thank you for your time with us here as we make our departure. And we'll be having someone else that come through for the USA versus Australia fixture. From the grey bus, as I would always say, don't crack under pressure. Be kind to your toil. Now, how's getting so? I don't work out.
Stage of Brazil. The only team to have played in every tournament to date, this is their 23rd FIFA World Cup appearance, now with coach Carlo Ancelotti at the helm. A key player to look out for? Real Madrid's Vinicius Jr., the leader of the attack with extreme pace and a ruthless edge.
Vinicius Jr.
Group C clashes with Morocco, Haiti and Scotland await. Already record 5-time champions, can the Seleção end their 24-year wait for another title?
Numerous cases of people falling asleep have been reported across the African continent. No one can explain this phenomenon.
With all 104 matches of the FIFA World Cup, sleep can wait. Everything can wait with SuperSport on DSTV.
Stepping onto the greatest stage are Argentina. Returning as defending champions, this is their 19th FIFA World Cup appearance, with coach Lionel Scaloni at the helm for the second time. A key player to look out for? Lionel Messi, the inspirational captain and football icon, widely expected to be playing in his final tournament. From Kansas City to Dallas, Group J clashes with Algeria, Austria and Jordan await. Already 3-time champions, can La Albiceleste do it again? 4 nations, 3 match days, 1 shot at reaching.
Luka Modric still and even Perisic from that semi-final in Moscow. Both have played club football in England, and Josip Guardiola still does. He plays for Manchester City, of course, and the centre-back, Luka Vuskovic, a player of great potential, is owned by Tottenham in London, but has never played for them, and there's talk of a transfer. Peter Musa up front is a very interesting guy. Vlatko Dalic, who'd been doing the job a long time, 2017. Thomas Tuchel, who is relatively new, not just to international management, but also, of course, to a country where he is a native. Most of them, Andy, give me a check on this, most of the coaches, a majority of the coaches, aren't of the country they're coaching.
Very true.
Completed. Game underway. Jordan Pickford can skin them forward, floats that rather in towards Kane. England, you feel, will be direct. Croatia play a type of football, I think, that whoever plays, it's possession-based. I think they pick one or two people to cover the age of Perisic and Modric.
Yeah.
And they've left out Kovacic for sure.
They have to make sure that they've got the right amount of energy and the energy levels are topped up, but make no mistake, Luka Modric can still get around the park, and he will be the architect of pretty much everything that Croatia produce.
Referee Turpan is trying to sort out. It's not easy for the officials in those circumstances. A real whip on the corner, and it does find there's a pretty awkward effort for Schüttelo, one of the back three.
Yeah, totally unmarked actually at the back post. Could have done a little better with that, I think.
Madueke lost a run at defenders, but he sets it back for James. Kane trying to string it. He's so good at getting shots on. Yes. Position. That's deflected. It's an England ball.
No, he's actually got better at this. He's always been really good at hanging on to the ball under the severest of pressure, but as he's got older, Harry Kane, he's become terrific at getting his body and using his physical strength.
So strong at set pieces. A penalty here. Turpan had a clear view at it, and Luka Modric.
Yeah, of all people, someone that usually has the picture of what's going on and around him.
He's kicked it
everywhere, but
he didn't mean to, but he has.
No, there he's not. He's not aware of Noni Madueke and the pressure that he's applying. It's absolutely the right call, and very surprised there at Modric. He didn't look over his shoulder, didn't check who was in and around him. What a chance for Harry Kane from the spot.
Maybe preemptive. But he won't be fazed by it. Total belief against Livakovic in the Croatian goal. Kane, Liverpool star, it's saved. So we will rewind those figures.
They think the goalkeeper's moved. Harry Kane's adamant. The goalkeeper stepped off his line with both feet there. He's got to have one foot on the line. Harry Kane's adamant. It's being checked, obviously, Mark.
VT will check it. It wasn't a very good penalty by standards.
It wasn't at all. And he threw that little body shape in, didn't he, Harry Kane? It wasn't a complete run-up, but it's being checked.
Looked like a reprieve for Modric, but it may not be.
Oh, I mean, that's so close. That looks good. I mean, I think the goalkeeper's foot there looks okay.
But the referee is pointing back to the spot. It's been cleared as a defence coming off the line by Livakovic. So, having taken 2 penalties in his last game in Qatar in the World Cup, he's taking the same penalty twice here in Dallas.
Does he put that little stutter in the run-up, or does he just run up to it and just be that little bit more positive second time out?
His go-to penalty technique
is to blast it into the corner to the goalkeeper's right. Maybe that's going through his mind here. Take two for the England captain. But he goes the other way and he wins the duel. Maybe a little bit fortunate, but Harry Kane will take that. He's also chasing down the England all-time record of scoring in World Cup finals. He's now one behind Gary Lineker.
And this time, Martin, there is no break in that run-up. There is no little stop or check just to perhaps give Livakovic something else to think about. It's just positive run-up. He knows exactly where he's going to put it. Hits it hard and true. And this time, goalkeeper no chance.
Ryan playing it forward, keeping his run going. He wants it played back into his path. And it's just behind him. And Musa, the MLS man, he wants a penalty. He's got a corner.
The England players feel that's a goal kick. Musa was half appealing for something. It's not enough contact from Reece James, I don't think, there.
Okay, that's a level ball. Melo still going, maybe going all the way. Might have been trying to slide it across to Gordon in the middle.
Yeah, great switch, Harry Kane out to this right side. Ronnie Madueke does everything right, stays on side initially, and then as soon as he gets it, he's heading for the corner of that 18-yard box. He's backing Gvardiol into it. Little dummy at the end. I don't think the shot was ever going in, but it's a good run.
And Rice. Now Madueke, plenty of thrust. He crosses early, and it was a very testing cross, and England are asking for another penalty.
That's good play.
Bellingham came in.
Yeah, they turned the ball under nicely there. Stanisic was a bit careless, but some nice one-touch passing from England. The ball whipped out to Madueke. Jude Bellingham right on cue. Arriving, just can't get on the end of it.
Early ball. Vuskovic forces it forward to Baturina. That's a hammer of a goal. Baturina battered it in. And Croatia, as they did in the semi-final 8 years ago, have levelled it up.
Some strike, really well hit from Baturina, who actually initially lends it to the right side, and then when it comes back to it, look at that, he's in that hard. Pickford gets a hand on it. Should he have done more? Could he have tipped it over? There's some pace on the strike, you know. It really is.
The slow motion doesn't do justice to the power, does it?
He's hit that hard. No. Having got your hand there, he'll probably feel he'd like to have seen him tip that over the bar, but some strike. Credit to Baturina there. He's hit that beautifully.
First attempt on target. First goal of the World Cup 2026 from a player who earns his living in Italy with Como under the management of Cesc Fabregas, of course. Early ball from Anderson, who does play it forward with great perception. Get away, and it's led to a corner. Rice takes. It's met with the authority of King Kane. He puts England in front again. It's Harry's game so far.
It's a great header, Martin, but how has Harry Kane got that much room? Whether England have worked a clever little block, we'll see it here. Look at Harry Kane, edge of the box. Edge of the box, nobody marking him. He's just allowed to travel 4 or 5 yards and head that unopposed. And he is the best header of the ball on the field. That can't happen. That should not happen. Not after Croatia have just got back in front, but from Thomas Tuchel's point of view, that's a huge goal, that is, from Harry Kane.
Vasilic again. For Perisic. Oh, it's a wonderful goal from Musa. In the finish and in the construction. There'll be an offside check probably on Perisic.
Yeah.
But extraordinarily, it could well be 2-2 at half-time.
You know, they had 2 or 3 chances to just put the ball in the box there, Croatia. To their credit, they turned them down and just kept it, and waited for something a little more specific. And they found that with that Perisic run. It's a brilliant strike in the end from Musa. Wonderful appreciation from Perisic to nod it back to him.
Well, the man who plays for Dallas, as he scored in Dallas in the World Cup. The whistle goes for half-time. They can check VAR after the half-time whistle. But it looks as though the goal is confirmed, and Harry Kane's brace has been cancelled out by a couple of equalisers from Martin Baturina and from Petar Musa. They've got a great local story for their media here in Dallas. Great first half. This World Cup is producing some sensational stuff. Keep it coming.
The world's greatest football spectacle is kicking off. Want a piece of the action?
Incredible scenes here.
Make each match count by heading to supersportpredictor.com. Predict match results and you could win one of 20 smartphones. Proudly sponsored by ADI Predict Street, official prediction market partner of the FIFA World Cup 2026.
Every formation, every movement, every decision. Decoded by the game's sharpest minds. We're talking tactics. Live on Supersport. Only on DSTV. Brought to you by Bet9ja. Truly Nija.
Fight League Gladiators Cup ignites the largest Muay Thai event in the Southern Hemisphere. Damian Collins versus Cole, the Hitman Henning for the Grand Gladiators Cup Championship. Then, the WMC World title. Lucky Maheka takes on Tabang Rapashelo. 2 titles, 4 warriors, 1 night of legacy. 25 June, 7 p.m. only on Your World of Champions. Proudly brought to you by the Royal Thai Embassy of Pretoria and Eclipse Fight League.
4 nations, 3 match days, 1 shot at reaching the FIFA World Cup knockout rounds. This is Group I, featuring 2-time champions France, aiming to reach a 3rd straight final. 2002 quarter-finalists Senegal, Iraq, returning after a 40-year absence, and Norway. The top 2 teams advance automatically, with the 8 best 3rd-place sides also earning a place in the round of 32. Every point matters.
Second half underway. Vuskovic fires it forward. Here's O'Reilly. Rice. As we said at the start, Andy, this was the 11 that started the game against Costa Rica, but prior to that, it has been chop and change. And obviously, some well-known players who seem certain to be in this World Cup squad were not chosen. Phil Foden, Cole Palmer, even Harry Maguire, who had had a decent second half of the season when Manchester United sorted themselves out.
I think for England, Declan Rice, Elliot Anderson just need to impose themselves a bit more. And maybe this young man, Nico O'Reilly and Reece James on the other side, perhaps they've got to do what they do very naturally, and that's get forward and join in really well. And this England back four, they've been a little tentative in that respect. Chance here.
certainly is. It's a brilliant break. Jude Bellingham tells you all he's at the World Cup. England lead for a third time. He left Croatia in his wake. And when there was a possible square to Madueke, I think it was, he found the bottom corner.
As soon as he turns and starts heading towards goal here, Jude Bellingham, he's thinking of nothing else. Nothing else. I mean, I think Busquets, the centre-half's got to get across and help his full-back just try and cover that space a bit, because they are out. Once he gets his body in to protect the ball, and you're in trouble. And he's just got that knack, Bellingham, of hitting the target, scoring big goals, and that's another one right there.
It's a year and a half since he last scored for England. He's had a few troubles with Thomas Tuchel. It seems that it's all been smoothed out, however serious it eventually was. Quite rightly, neither parties shared that with the media. But Bellingham hasn't played when he might have done previous occasions this year. England need to take it on again, and Bellingham's in again.
Wide open there, Croatia.
It's a terrible start to their second half.
Awful start. It's another chance for him actually when he picks this up. There's white shirts everywhere. Hits it well enough, but straight at the goalkeeper.
With a grab and grapple at the moment. Kane's on the move. He's got away from his man. Others coming in at the back. Oh, what a chance. What a chance for Nico O'Reilly, who has been scoring goals just like that.
He has. He's got a great knack of getting in the box, and he's totally unmarked again at the far post. And he kind of has to wait for it. He's on his heels a little bit, and just dips his head towards the ball. It's a great chance, you know.
Gordon's trying to stay on side, but Rice is going to go for goal. Beaten away by Levakovic.
Great strike. Everyone just backed away from Declan Rice. I think initially he was looking, who can I give it to? And in the end, he's thought, well, I've got to take the shot here. It's a decent effort. Comfortable save for the goalkeeper, but he doesn't want to hang on to it, takes no chances.
Rice takes another corner, picked up by Levakovic. Oh, tremendous double save from the goalkeeper. The fourth a whisker away. Oh. Another corner.
Wow, brilliant work from the goalkeeper. Nico O'Reilly again, that's a good stop, and then to react, maybe Anthony Gordon should do more with that, but credit the goalkeeper for just reacting and stopping it once more.
Kane again on a hat-trick, and again on a hat-trick, and Levakovic has suddenly become the busiest person in the stadium. And England are giving him no respite. Kane couldn't force it over. Complaints that there was a foul by Stanisic, who's doing his best to keep Captain Kane out of harm's way. It's almost an impossible task.
Yeah, he's been under siege, hasn't he? The last few minutes, he stood up to it pretty well. Some desperate defending in front of him. That's a good stop, you know, because when it's low and it's by your feet, it can be difficult to get your hand there. He does really well. That's a teasing cross that Kane goes after. I think that's a foul, in fairness.
Marco Pasalic from Bellingham, not an assured one. And Marco Pasalic is here, and he's got others to try and pick out, but he wants to go for goal himself. Paraguay Pickford. And struggling to get it away. Still struggling to get it away, but that one's dropped for Jordan Pickford.
Good play, Marco Pasalic here. Stepping inside on the left foot, does everything right. Hits it really hard. Pickford gets behind it, but you're never quite sure where that's going to end up.
For Dalic. Suddenly Croatia found a bit of momentum. It's an awkward shot to save. Whether a deflection or just bounced in front of him.
Matanovic it was who took the chance. That was a long way out, that one. Could have gone wide to his right. That deflection from John Stones takes most of the pace out of that strike.
In the middle, there's Natanovic. He's got that aerial presence. Might need to use it here, and he comes goalkeeper. Puts it out, and it's neither a punch, obviously not a catch either, from Jordan Pickford.
Yeah, Sucic it was who decided to have a pop first time. Could have settled it, decided he wanted to hit it on the half volley. Catch him right. They can really dip back down under the crossbar. That one he's always leaning back a bit, really.
Here's Bukayo Saka. He's also spent more time at the treatment table than he would have wanted. England are on the move here with Saka. Here is Rashford eyeing up the chance. Marcus Rashford. That's the game for England. 85th minute. The two full substitutes fail. Counter punch, and it could well have floored Croatia.
Yeah, I think that look from Zlatko Dalic says it all, Martin. That great composure that Marcus Rashford shows here. They're a little unlucky trying to recover here, Croatia. They slide in to make this challenge there, and it just breaks free, and Bukayo Saka is onto it and immediately releases Rashford. And then he chops. Once he chops successfully back in on the right foot, then they're in trouble. They all know it. And then it's about taking good care, and it's a really polished finish from Marcus Rashford. He's hardly had a kick since he's been on. He's had one now, all right. He's got the fourth goal.
Yeah, he made an impact in the first game in Qatar as well. And what an alternative he is. You know, I'm sure he doesn't want to be that. He wants to be the starter. Spadiol, Perisic, to make sure it's not a corner. Marcus Rashford's goal, incidentally not a stat, I know you like them. 12th goal by a sub so far in the competition. Of course, we have more substitutes now than bygone times, so I guess that ratio is going to be high. It's very satisfying for a coach to send on a sub to score.
Yeah, you know, England have got great options in that respect. Sending on guys that are playing at some of the very biggest clubs in Europe with a pedigree for scoring goals, and great finish from Marcus Rashford.
Perisic. Ambitious 1-2. Just hooked away. Rashford. It's a foul. Much for the disappointment of Bukayo Saka. He's got one of the widest, most infectious smiles in the game. He wasn't smiling at that call. Perisic still going. Still putting England on the back foot. Still showing absolutely no signs of aging. He's ready to take the corner. Deep one, hit it back in. Oh, and it's going to be the seventh goal of the game. It didn't happen. Guardiola. 2 against 2, 1 against 1. Rashford lost his battle. Harry Kane, I think, did the defending hand.
What a block. Yeah. What a block, Harry Kane. Because it looked like Andre Kramaric was all set just to finish this one off. Actually, it wasn't Kramaric, it was Josko Gvardiol. Look at that. Throws himself in front of it just to make sure he blocks it. Gvardiol's hit that well. He's hit that nicely, but tremendous block from Harry Kane.
It's one back by Rodgers. showing some weaknesses defensively, and some strength in depth.
Yeah, I don't think they handled that first period particularly well, despite Harry Kane's goals. The second half, they started with a completely different mindset and were dominant. And were the first team, I think, in the whole game to be really dominant.
One last chance for the hat-trick.
There's a present.
It's not like baseball where you get to take the ball home with you. I think some Americans coming to Europe to watch football thought that was always the case. One or two had some harsh reprimands. They cost a lot of money, footballs. Sits with the cross, and Pickford able to pluck it out of the air. That's it. England won. Harry Kane with the heart, particularly the first half, the twice taken penalty, a trademark header. With Thomas Tuchel's team looking dangerous from set pieces throughout. And Croatia hit back twice through Baturina and Musa. But that goal early in the second half from Bellingham tilted it back England's way, and on came Marcus Rashford to round it up. 4-2, the final score.
Every formation, every movement, every decision, decoded by the game's sharpest minds. We're talking tactics, live on Supersport, only on DSTV. Brought to you
It's another yellow card.